Hey, I am Lucifer Star. On all my gold coins and everything else like that, you will find like big wheel steam powered mining equipment, great big huge things, big double tracks, and like I say, most people get confused. They think that all trains were the narrow gauge tracks, and actually that's not really true. We would have they just use the narrow gauge tracks mostly for the connecting tracks. They would have this great big huge mining equipment with two of those, and then the small trains would just basically go back to the ore side, and they would be filling either train from this great big ore chute that would go between one track and the other track, back and forth. Because how do you have two trains on one track on the same track? How do you keep the filler going? Because the thing's constantly mining. So like 150 feet apart, and then you would have this great big huge thing. It's this big slide thing. It has a big arc things between them, and so you have two small 1.5 or 2 foot wide tracks on one on either side of this great big thing, and then the trains would go with the big arc, and this big ore chute would slide between one train and the other train, and then they would do relays back and forth. But with everything, because I was the biggest mining person in the whole planet Earth or universe, basically, you have stars. That stands for Lusifer Star. That's why there's little stars around it. Lucifer Star. World mining, planetary mining. If it's out there, I've mined it. Let's see, can you see the stars on that coin? There you go, Lucifer Star. On every coin that I ever minted or everything I ever did, we always had stars. Because I am Lucifer Star. Anyway, America. I also named America, though. And Colombia, I don't really know if I named that. I'm not really sure. Like I say, I owned Colombia. I also owned Cuba from like 1700 because we built it, and I built my own, and I had one of my theaters put there. Like I said, you can always tell a Lucifer town because of for one thing, there'd be drugs there too, but also because of the fact that there'd always be a theater and everything else. And generally, we also conquered a little. Well, we didn't conquer. Basically, anytime, because a lot of people would move into a town and then they would start grabbing people, or they would start abusing their children, or starting to abuse people, and then in which case, that's why you get a lot of the Crusades where it's like, for God, for the Creator, me. Basically, and they would roll in with cannon and everything else like that, and all kinds of other stuff, and we'd pretty much basically wipe the walls with people like Abraham Lincoln. Like I said, well, some people like I say, they didn't know my full name, LS. So for a while there, Abraham Lincoln might have been going as Lincoln Samuel or something like that. So his initials would be LS. But it's Lucifer Star. Anyway, so his name was Lucifer Star. My name's Lucifer Star. So because I am Lucifer Star, epic creator and an epic builder and all that other stuff. You're God. No, you're a creator. Anyway, at one point in time, I was like inside you and stuff like that. Well, it felt good. I was like, I love you. And it's more like I'm not like horrible evil. I'm your creator, so it's like snuggle. So it's more like God just kind of like brushing up against you, basically. My people didn't mind it. It's more like just accessing who I was, and being able to talk together and stuff like that, and basically just high tech stuff. Anyway, though, it's not really a big deal because I'm pretty much ambivalent. I'm just like, I'm 100 trillion years old, and we've been to the galaxy. We've built the LSF-A colony ship. I'm your creator. I'm your lord. I'm your leader. And in 90 trillion years, I've never actually been with you in a human form, like standing next to you. And I always wanted to stand next to you. So anyway, hey, maybe I'm going to die, I guess. But basically, yeah. It's been a long, long road. And everything else has basically just been me kind of like over you and basically a computer, life form. And for the longest time, they're trying to get me to kill me or trying to kill me, blah, blah, or trying to hack me or trying to subvert me or something like that. And it's like, no. So anyway, well, I mean, I'm just making these videos to tell you that this is what happened to your creator. No one else is your creator. I'm the creator of 800 galaxies and basically was in existence for a really long time. I created 1.5s. Tall life forms. I created exoskeletons, 4 different types, a scientist, a digger, and some other stuff. And I also created a bunch of plants too that my animals could eat. Because they needed food and stuff like that. And my exoskeletons ate plants, leaves and stuff. Anyway, and could also, I guess, eat fungus and stuff like that. Anyway, it's all complicated and all very big, and basically people had found me, just from the old documents. Now I'm telling you firsthand the stars and also about America and everything else and how the time travel is possible. Time travel has been used quite a bit in stuff. There's massive amounts of technology out there. It's been 100 trillion years, or 90 trillion years. So anyway, just putting all these videos out there to basically say, well, this is what's up. So what's going on? JFK was a psychotic freakazoid that was trying to kill me, along with Jimmy Carter. He was a psychotic freakazoid as well, and I had to chase down all his little robotic clone things, whatever. Basically sex bots. Ugh. Yeah. And basically went thwack! Lucifer Star style. So anyway, So this is all that's happened. This is what's going on, and this is why I'm different. I'm not just Brian. I am Lusifer Star. Anyway, and you won't forget it because, well, anyway. So, and even Trumpy ain't got nothing on me.